Hello guys, this is Faris. I'm a software engineer. So today we are going to see about Grafana. So you'll be wondering what is Grafana, right? So Grafana, I can say in simple terms, it is a multi-platform open source interactive visualization dashboard application. It is hosted in the web, so you can able to access in a Chrome or any web browser. So the development and the visualization, everything is done in the web browser. So being a developer, as a person or a product owner, you can able to see everything in the web. It is a multi-platform, and you can work in a Linux machine or Mac OS or Windows. Anything will be fine to work on this. So why this Grafana is important? So this is a monitoring application. So if you see, you can able to it has a lots of matrices, so by which you can able to monitor all the possible matrices. So if you are if you are making use of Azure, you can able by making use of Azure Monitor, you can able to bring those data sources to the Grafana, and you can able to gather all the information in here and visualize it with all the possible things. And apart from visualization, it also has an alert. So if it reaches a certain threshold, it will be throwing an alert. So that's the high level overview of this application. And this is one of my favorite and most widely used powerful application for monitoring purposes. So this is the main Grafana website. It's grafana.com. So for making use of the Grafana application, you can either download it by simply clicking the downloads, or you have to create a Grafana cloud account. So if you click run and based on your machine, it will download here. And there are like two subscriptions. Since it's free, it's open source and it's free. It has enterprise one. So in the enterprise one, there are like some more additional plugins and some more awesome features like whoever saw your dashboard, you can came to know about them, like or watch at how much time they used, what are the matrices they utilized, those infos, and the dashboard which you created, you can able to export to JSON format, and there are like many cool features that are available in enterprise. Apart from that, there are like other essential. Most of the basic features are available in the open source platform itself. So you can choose the open source one. So currently, I've created an account. If you are like a new, you'll be getting somewhere around like this. So you need to click login, and there are like three login sources for this. One is by making use of GitHub, or another one is like you can make use of the Google account or Microsoft account, or you can just simply provide the username, password, and you can able to log in. So that's all. So you will be going to the sign up thing. So if you want to integrate with any three of the things, you can do that. I personally use GitHub, so for a plugin purpose and other essential things, I made use of the by making use of GitHub. I created an account and I provided for as well. So I went to that sort of opening. So let me show you. I have already signed in. So this is if you click my account. Once you've done that, you can find an option called my account instead of login or sign up. Currently, I'm using for personal purposes. So while signing up, it will be asking for what purposes you are making use of. So in that, you'll be saying like I want to make use of personal. Then you are good to go with the personal purposes. This is the username. For the time being, I gave this username. So here you can see Grafana. So if I click login, it will take me to Grafana. And these are other cool features that are available in here. So you have Prometheus, Loki, Graphite, Alerts, and Tempo. And here you will know other subscription information. So it says you are currently subscribed to Grafana Cloud Starter, and your subscription includes one user, 5 dashboards, unlimited alerts, and community support. Even you are making use of open source, you will get good community support from them. So by clicking login, you will be going into the dashboard. I already kept it ready. So this is how the dashboard looks like. This is the welcome screen. And yeah, if you want to know more, or if you need any other information, or like if you want to know other things, you are very good to check the documentation. and tutorials. These two are very useful information. And community, if you went through any trouble, if you are facing any issues in that, and if you want to ask the community, people are happy to help you in the community. So these three are very essential one. And in this home screen, you can on the above you can see the settings option. So these are like related to dashboard settings. Currently, I didn't create any dashboard, so if you click that, it will be doing for the dashboard settings. And here they will be providing the blocks. So Grafana related blocks will be available here, and the dashboard whatever created will be popping up here. Currently, I didn't create any dashboard. In upcoming videos, I will be showing how to create a dashboard and all, and how to make use of the different visualization things that are available in our Grafana. So again, apart from there, you can find even here. So documentation support, so and community. So these three things are very essential, and you have keyboard shortcuts. If you want to set up some keyboard shortcuts, you are very good to do with that. And this is the user profile. So if you click preferences, here you can able to change the preferences. It will be showing you the email ID and username, which are not changeable. And apart from that, if you want to change the password, you are good to go with that as the name says. And preferences. Currently, it is in dog theme, so I I love dog theme, so I just kept it as it is. So default is a dog theme and time zone. So currently, whatever the time zone that is available on the machine, it will be popping. It will be displaying the data in that particular time zone. And so that's for these things. So here you can able to search, and this plus by clicking plus you are good to create a dashboard. If you are importing a folder, you need to click this. Like example, you already have a dashboard ready in some different format, like in JSON format if you want to import. By clicking import and by choosing the JSON dashboard thing, you can able to import it. And by using the folder, you can able to import dashboard. So these are the cool features available here. And yeah, this is the dashboard screen. If you click home, it will be taking you to the home page which I showed earlier, and manage. It will be showing the dashboard in a folder wise manner. Explore is like data source. Like there are like different data source. So let's say the front end is a Grafana, and the back end for it will be making use of different data sources like SQL, Azure Monitor, AWS, Oracle, or whatever data sources available in the market. For the most it has covered. So by clicking explore, you will be instead of creating the dashboard, you can explore what all the data coming, those infos are there. Here alerting. So let's say you have created a dashboard, and if you want to tell inform user like the alert has been reached a threshold, those things you are good to go with the alerts part and the settings. So usually once you land into the home page, what I recommend is go for the settings and add a data source. These four data sources I have added that. If you want to add some more data sources to it, then just click the add data source. So whatever data source available here, it will get added. So you just need to click select, and you will need to provide some random information. Currently I provided this info. Save and test. That's it. The dashboard the data source got added. So in this way we will add a data source. So once you added a data source, that is the backend, you will be doing the front end part, that is creation of dashboard. You can just click the plus, or you can click this to create a dashboard. So this is the dashboard name. By default it will be the new dashboard. Later you can change it. By clicking this, you can add panels to the dashboard. And this is a save button, and this is the dashboard settings. By clicking the setting, you can able to change the name, those infos. And like I said earlier, this is a cycle view mode. So if you want to change the view to something else, clicking it, you can able to change it. This is the data pulling range. So you want for how much range. So by default, it will last 6 hours. You can just click the drop button, and you can able to change it to whatever time you want. For 24 hours it's like 1 day, so in that way you can change, or else you can also go just select a year. So based on it, it will be showing you in a calendar wise, so you can select like this as well. And this is a zoom out, and this is refreshing dashboard. and this is like automatically this will refresh the dashboard. You don't need to click refresh. So those times, if you want to set some more time, you will be going here and clicking the settings. In upcoming videos, I'll be telling you more about the different visualization panels that are available in Grafana. For time being, I'll just give you an overview of what are the things available here. So once you click it, by default, it will be showing the visualization in a graph manner. And on the right, that's it. Yeah, the major settings will be available. And this is a display area. And here, the data source related things will be there. So by default, it will be taking the default thing. If you want something else, you can go change here by clicking the data source, and here you can give alias names those infos. Currently I didn't have answer on this. I had a good answer on Azure part, so in upcoming video I'll be showing the I will be configuring it with the Azure data source, and I'll be showing those examples, so stay tuned. This is a query inspector, so if you are making use of Azure and all, it will be, by clicking this, it will be providing you the query, your request to query those things. And once your query runs successfully, we're getting information like this, like the API call, the REST API, post method, all these infos will be available here. So yeah, this is the dashboard name. We can provide dashboard description. Transparency, if you want, you can make it like transparent. So most people love to unhide the transparent thing, so they don't want to keep that transparent. So I'm just going with the flow. These are the different visualization. By clicking the filter, you can able to visualize other things. And yeah, so let's say, so here you have one query, right? If you want, you can add even more query just by clicking this option. See that here you can see, right, the dashboard things looks different. So like this, you can able to change the query and just giving some different things. Let's see what sort of data pops up. Okay, load Apache Arrow, it's not available. Grafana API, okay, it's not. Let's go with a random walk itself, so that's fine. Random walk, yeah. Okay, random walk with error. Let's see what it shows. Okay, something it pops up. Okay, let's see, right? So you can able to select different data source. Let me keep this random walk itself. Yeah, let's this. So you can, like in real world, you'll be having like different matrices and you'll be pulling from different things. So yeah, it's arranging in a time manner. So what happened from this time to this time. So in the time range method, it will be showing the data. This is in a graph view. And if you want as a status, let's say, it will be showing you in a status manner. Currently, you have selected these two, right? So let me do one thing. I'm going to unhide one of it to give a good visualization. So if you click if you click this I button, yeah, you can see that. If you don't want this, you can even unhide it. In the upcoming video, I'll be telling you in detail. This is the gauge. So if the number goes low, it will be showing the arrow here, and if the number goes high, it will be showing here. You can able to change the settings as well. And this is for the bar gauge sort of representation. Let me unhide it. So you can see here two different bars, right? So you can see this is where this way the bar gauge is working. This is the table view, so it will be showing your data in a table-wise manner. So since there are currently two data, it will be showing like this. So if you want the A series, it will be showing here, B series it will be showing here. You can join those things. The table is quite interesting and most widely used sort of representation. So in it, I will create a separate video for the table, and then will explaining you that. So let's go to the text. So this is like explain. Here you will be providing a text, saying like this works like this, like that if needed. This is not most widely used, but you can make use of the text sort of representation, like say hey, hello. Below you can see, right, from the markup syntax. Here you can edit and you can change the text. If you are like well versed in HTML, you can click HTML and you can use HTML sort of things inside here. This is a heat map. It will be like similar to the graph. So it will providing the data in a heat map manner. You can see right how much higher, how much lower those things. Alert list. So if you have configured alert, so alerts will be configured in the graph part. In the separate video while explaining the graph, I'll be giving an idea of how to create alert, and for alerts we'll be creating a separate video. So in that I will explain you detail about the alert creation and all. So those alerts which are available it will be providing here. So if any alert occurs, you can see here. So in this way, this is the dashboard list. It will, like what in the home screen you can see what list of dashboard, right? The same thing it will be showing here. News, this is like Grafana related news. If you want, you can change it, I believe. Yeah, you can change it to the other URLs and you can provide the news. It will be showing in a news view manner. Logs, and this one is one of my favorite plugin, but the issue is that it will be showing the it will work in a table wise data source. So let's say the SQL and Azure to store language. So in that things only it will be working fine. So for this I will be creating a separate video. This is a combination of two different bots. So it will be represented in a bar wise manner. I hope you too like this thing. This is here you can find unsigned, right? This means that the Grafana team didn't test this one, so they didn't do any testing, and we are using a whole risk like that. Since I had a personal hands-on on this one, I just added this plugin, and this is the plugin list. It will be showing list of plugins that are available here. To add a plugin or to add a data source, just go in your main screen. Just go here. Mm, You can click Grafana or you can go to the plugins part. Let's click plugins. These are the plugins that are available here. So you can see right what are the plugins. This is a data source. This is a data source. Wherever you can see enterprise, it means that these are the enterprise data source one. So those that you have an additional features. So these are the panel in the sense the graph, like the graph table. Those are called panel. So the graphical representations are done by the panels, so that's why they are showing as panels. So pie chart, everything will come on the panel. So let's say we are adding a pie chart. I believe pie chart is not there. So just click the panel you want to add. So here it will be telling you the overview. It's like a Play Store and other application store. It will be telling all the information. It's fast, it's up to date, those information. You can get the clear information of it. And other ways to install these plugins. So currently it's in cloud. It will be very easy for us to install. But if you are using if you are downloading this Grafana thing, and if you are using it, you need to use these methodologies. It will be in a zip format. You need to do that. Since I'm using in cloud, I had a greater advantage. So let me click install plugin. This is the version. Everything will be provided. I will be clicking install now. Yeah, the cloud is installed. This is the best use of cloud. So if you want to install in your local Grafana, you need to follow these below steps. It's available in this in the website, so I'm not going into detail of it. So let's check whether it's there or not. To check it, let's go out, and yeah. So let me show you not only the plugin part. Let me show you how to add another data sources as well. So yeah, this time I'm going to make use of this filter. So panels is for the graphical representation and data sources for uh, like let's say this Azure, ALA, those things and all. I mean Azure Monitor and all. Let me click the data source. Yeah, these are the data sources that are available. CloudWatch, Elasticsearch, MySQL, PostgreSQL. Yeah, these are like cool data sources which are available in market. Everything will be available here. And apart from that, like if you are like too much into Grafana, and if you can able to create a data store, you can able to provide here. So yours will also be available. You can find sheets and all like Google Sheet. So yeah, without wasting your time, let me just check one of the user defined data source. This one I already installed. So let me do one thing. Let's try this. You just click install plugins. Yeah, the same way the information we provided. Install plugin, install now. And one more thing, as a best practice, whenever you create a dashboard, just save it. Since this is a test and I didn't create anything, I'm just ignoring it. So I'm just discarding the changes. Like I said earlier, to create to add a data source, we will go here, we'll click data source. Since we have added it, it will be popping here. Oh my god, why it's not popping? Okay, we have searched this way. So it's in X-ray, right? Let me just go with this. And I said it should be available here. Or let me give a refresh. Maybe like after refreshing, it will provide the info since it's installed right now, right? Yeah, after refresh, you can see it. Right? Just click select. So based on the application, like based on data, it will change. So since here I guess we need to provide these infos. Without that, it won't work. Yeah, I'll check failed. Yes, because we need to provide these infos. Currently, I don't have the AWS thing, so I'm not providing like that. So for apart from these things, if you have any others, you just need to provide some infos. It will change. For let's say for the SQL Server, it will be asking the admin username, admin password, and those infos. So based on application differs. So once you click save and test, it will be available here. So in the same way I did for one of the data source sun and moon. Let me show it. And, and so by default you'll be seeing once you log in here, you'll be seeing these three things only: default, Grafana, and the below one. Yeah, these two things. Um, so these things I have added it. So SQL I didn't configure, so but I added it. So if you click this, it will be showing in a different way. Right? Yeah, this is how we will be adding the data source. And for the plugin, I believe it should get added. Yeah, you can see the pie chart, right? Which is available here. Yeah, added recently. So this is in this way we'll add. So just click install now, give a refresh. It will be there for the panel, and for data source you need to configure it. So thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned. You will be going to see some more videos coming soon. Yeah, thanks.